From the simple origins of a peaceful and untouched island, Koh Phangan plays host to one of the largest and most famous outdoor dance festivals in Thailand. Backpackers were the first tourists to discover the island in the 1980s. Within the 90s, a small event was held under the watchful eye of the full moon by the Thai owner of Paradise Bungalows. This small event gained popularity with tourists and became globally recognized. Within the year of 2013, the approximate figure of 26.7 million tourists were accounted for within Thailand for such social events. The full moon party has had huge impacts to the development of tourism in this area. The full moon party in Koh Phangan brings many benefits in terms of economic and social cultural impacts for Thailand tourism. However, some negative impacts such as environment and drug problems still coexist.
The island's dominant means for economic productivity came from agriculturally dominated sectors in the form of farming and fishing. In the early stages of the party, the locals were hesitant about the amount of tourists coming to their island. Once the growth began to increase in sectors such as transport to and from the island, and increase in accommodation sectors, as well as many other aspects to the local economy, they began to open up to the idea of increased tourism. The locals began to benefit from the sales of party essentials, such as alcoholic buckets, neon t-shirt, hats, and accessories, as well as the many neon face paintings. As you can see, there are hundreds of stores right next to one another, selling the same product. As is the same in Western culture, their economy, the locals are attempting to differentiate their products in the highly competitive market. The full moon party has brought many opportunities for locals, who prior to the party would not have had as many chances to create for themselves.
Social and cultural aspects play an important role which impacts on tourism of Thailand, especially since in the full moon party. The festival is greater than the party. The organization in Koh Phangan Full Moon Festival has achieved remarkable results in introducing the cultures and connecting social by using events and festivals to attract more visitors. The Full Moon Party event and show narrowed the gap between super resident locals and tourists, connecting people together, make the friendship. Also, assisting the tourists knows about the Thailand people and cultures and draw up the beautiful memory for them to come back with this place.
The negative impacts that Thailand has suffered in relation to environmental issues are destruction of coral and marine life due to water activities such as boating and scuba diving, littering of beaches, as well as the destruction of wildlife habitats. Despite earning great profit from tourism, Thailand has been facing harsh environmental impacts. Much of the leftover bottles and glasses are not collected from the beaches after the event. Thailand does not have the sufficient infrastructure to cope with the waste disposal efficiently. Disposing of waste is becoming more and more difficult as rubbish is produced excessively, while waste disposal methods from hotels and resorts are improper. In 1989, the first 7-Eleven store was opened in Bangkok. Today in Thailand, there are over 8,300 7-Eleven stores, and it has the third largest number of 7-Elevens after the US and Japan. Organizations such as Green Cross have been established by concerned locals to organize regular beach cleaning events to deal with the pollution left over from partygoers. They are all responsible for setting up recycling bins post-event to ensure safe disposal of empty bottles. Full Moon Party, being notorious for its excessive
and crazy partying, appeals to tourists traveling to Copenhagen to take part in excessive drug and alcohol consumption. During the last 20 years, the community of Copenhagen have seen major changes in the culture of the island. Due to cheap access to drugs from surrounding nations, Thai gangs in the community take advantage of the full moon party to sell drugs to partygoers at the festival. Exposure to the drug culture has influenced the social structure of the community. Individuals within the community who are exposed and abuse drugs, neglect their children, are unable to attain or maintain employment within the community, and put other members of the community at risk.
Copenhagen's full moon party offers a range of positives and negatives in terms of social influences on the island. The positive benefits from the party include the economic benefits which the tourists provide. As well as this, there are the social benefits of increased tourism and culture towards the island. There are negative impacts, including the use of drugs, and as well as the environmental impact that is left by tourists on the beach. This being said, to increase the sustainability of the party and further tourism in Thailand, many steps need to be taken in order to increase the tourism flow as well as create a safer and more positive environment on the island. If this is done, the party can become a sustainable event that can be conducted for years to come.